Finesse2tymes has unfortunately had to go straight back in the pen. Finesse is back in federal custody after prosecutors are alleging that Finesse violated his supervised release on 3 different occasions. The last one we'll talk about in a second. The first 2, apparently Finesse in 2022 failed a drug test and then failed another drug test in 2024. These were both for weed. The third final probation violation is the one that Finesse is hung up on because it involves a family that he apparently tried to once help. So Finesse2tymes, after being released from the feds, was super hot musically. Once the first heat wave kind of died down, we started to see Finesse2tymes wrap his arms about a young kid by the name of King. Lil King became a viral sensation online because, let's call a spade a spade, it was a kid acting like an adult. He was an artist that apparently Finesse's team signed, but things went left when Finesse2tymes apparently made the decision that he wasn't good with Lil King being a big adult anymore, and he created some guidelines and some restrictions for Lil King. According to Finesse, he rebelled, and since then their relationship went left. The third violation that Finesse is dealing with is terroristic threats that apparently were made in Texas earlier in the year. So story goes that Lil King's legal guardian, I believe, at the time, which was his mother, his former legal guardian, apparently Lil King and Finesse were in the same room, and according to the arrest warrant for Finesse, he had a strap under his shirt and said he would up it. I don't know exactly what went on between the two. Finesse ain't even denying that this story took place, but what he did go on IG Live and explain how King and King's biological mother went to multiple police stations to essentially make sure it was known that he was violating his probation, and ultimately what helped him go back to prison.
You jealous and you bitter. King Daddy told me you went to 2-3 different precincts. The first 2 precincts did not want to do it because they felt like it was a family issue going on. You went to another precinct and told them that I was a rapper and this, that, and the third mob ties, and I can get you hurt and all that old shit. And that's what made them folk put that charge on me. That's what did that. That's what did. My lawyer already told me the whole play. And then on top of that, to make matters worse, King told them too. King told them the same thing. Everything that you told them, King sat up there and told the police questioned King. It's in the report. The police questioned King about what happened. King told them everything, man. King told them everything that can happen and everything that been going on in my house. I ain't gonna put all that on social media, but y'all know what y'all did. Y'all told them folk, but y'all don't understand that I'm having this paid. Them lawyers gonna let me know what's going on, man. Y'all dead wrong for putting the police on me like that, bro. And I'm finna get the fuck up off here, bro. But y'all dead wrong, bro. I ain't did shit but help y'all, bro. I'm talking about when it come to everybody that I cut off, bro. Everybody that y'all don't see around me no more, I did nothing but help them folk. They just wanted more. I ain't have more to give.
What Finesse said is true or not, right? That's his words, right? He's saying that, and he says his lawyers are giving him that information. What I was able to find, though, was a clip of young Lil King online discussing how him and Finesse's relationship went wrong. And again, this is a kid we're talking about here. Listen to Lil King and we'll get back to you.
Don't send your kids nothing, and you be beating on sugar. You beat on sugar, and you have sugar over there crying whenever you go cheat on her. Let's keep it real. Then you got mad. You took the chain when I went out with Bag them. You told me stop going to the locker room with Bag them. You was hating on Bag them. Then when I tried to go in the locker room with Fat them to see my Buckley, shout out to Buckley forever, my brother, we locked in. You was hating on Bag them like, hey man, stop going in there with them. And I think y'all remember I went out with Bag at a Houston show, and he was like, why is you going out with Bag? Like, who you is, you prick, and you want to go be with us? Like, that's the type of time that he be on. And y'all, that's why I left away from around him. Half of the people who left away from around him know that he cutthroat. And y'all,
yeah, I don't know exactly what's true or what's false. Just wanted to put the information out there why we will be without Finesse. As he has court dates, I will keep you up to date on his legal proceedings. First off, this was one of the, I say 10 to 15 hottest rappers in the South over the last 5 years. Let's not forget how hot Finesse was when he came home. Obviously, records like Back End. I mean, these were street bangers. These things had some huge replay value, huge club influence, and the fact that Finesse is now back where it kind of all started for him. I don't know, man. I just hate that for him. Man, freedom is a powerful thing. Having your freedom is something that I just don't want nobody to ever take for granted, right? And sometimes the people that we help be the people that hurt us the most. That is a sad reality of life. Not saying that specific to the situation, but it was on my heart to say. Best of luck to Finesse2tymes and the young man Lil King. Wishing him nothing but the best in his career and everything that he's got going on, and you know, wishing everybody the best. That's all I would say. All these entities are from Memphis, so I got nothing but love for people trying to figure out a way and people trying to wrap their arms around young talents and stuff like that. But man, we need each other, man. We do not need situations like this to end this way. And kids need to be kids. That's important to say. We need kids to be kids. There is enough. Listen, y'all, take it from me. I'm 31. You don't need to rush. And I bet I got a couple people that will 1000% stand by this statement. You don't want to rush getting grown. I used to hear this bullshit, that statement I just said, and it used to just go in my ear and out about this bullshit. Like, no, I want to be grown. I want to be a legal drunk. I want to be in bars legally, right? Yeah, okay. You do not need to rush, especially like a little young teenager, right under. You do not want to rush coming to this side of the things, because this is not fun a lot of the times. Okay, it can be fun, but I got some people that's grown that will tell you this does not always mean fun just because you grow. Enjoy your childhood is what I would say. Time, love, and support is what your boy would never take for granted. I'm out.